Hello and welcome to a new series. I have decided to give Farm Simulator 25 a go. I'm really excited for this game. I've not really played it that all that much. I've never played the predecessors of this game. I had one playthrough on the Riverbend Springs tutorial, just so I wasn't essentially spending hours trying to hook up a tractor to something and failing multiple times. So I know the basic mechanics as always. And I've got to be honest, I did really enjoy the playthrough. I think it's a very complex game. So I wanted to start something a little bit different for me in particular. I think the idea of starting your own farm, creating your own fields is going to be fun. Um, However, as usual, I don't fully understand the mechanics, and I also don't know what's good to grow, what's good to sell. Animals are a complete mystery to me. I think in the last game I had some chickens. Didn't do a great deal with those. They were just kind of annoying to feed. So if anybody has any ideas, they would be massively helpful. I think what I'm going to do today is essentially buy a plot of land, have a little look at the map. I picked this one just because of how vast it is and how empty it is. Although the actual where is it? The This thing doesn't. It's taken some getting used to. I get that they're going for like the new frontier. That's the name of the map that they're getting for that rustic feel. Um, so it's going to take a little bit of getting used to, but it's kind of where I am. The sentence for this game is I'm playing on start from scratch. I have $500,000 in the bank or euros is that $100,000 loan. I didn't dare go for 250. Honestly, I don't know how the loan system works, so I need to work out how to pay that back, which is why I wasn't so keen on having a big one. Um, and I have normal prices going on. I didn't really dare go for hard. I obviously played on easy for the playthrough before on Riverbend Springs. That was difficult enough for me, I'll be honest. So yeah, I guess we'll get going. What I really want to do here is I'm really hoping people can help me and understand what crops I should be planting and things. I'm kind of stuck. Uh, the whole prices of stuff really confuse me because obviously the I looked online a little bit and it's like the yields are different per crop, and then yeah, you can go through certain different production chains, but some production chains look actually cheaper than the actual raw product. I don't know if that's the case. Didn't really have time to test it. Um, yeah, there's a lot of depth. I think it's quite easy to get lost in this game and just turn it off, which is what I did. But after the first 10 minutes of the playthrough of the previous one, and then I played it a little bit more. So yeah, so where I want to be, what I'm thinking is, as a minimum, is that I will get some fields going. I'm looking for somewhere that has some trees. I think I used wood chips a little bit last time, which was quite good because what I noticed is that certainly at the start there's quite a lot of downtime in terms of like waiting for crops to grow when you only have one or two fields, and it gets kind of boring. So I found just doing wood chips, the prices are pretty good when you sell them, and it's just useful to have trees around. So I'm thinking maybe I'm looking for a field that has some trees in it, not loads, because we do want quite a lot. So if I look at the border of this one, there's some trees up there. But I do also only have $500,000, and I don't want to have to work out how to take a loan out. So I'm probably not going to do that. So that's kind of where we are. I think I will let myself lease some equipment, but I'll try not to. I think certain times I think you have to, just because like for plows, for example, and maybe plows will be more useful in this one than in the Riverbend Springs because the fields are already made. But you just don't need one. Like you don't need to own one, certainly not at the start. So I think I will buy one here, but for certain other equipment, I might just lease it. Also, because I don't know how the equipment works, I do find it useful that I actually lease it to make sure it does what I want it to do. Because I got caught out buying stuff which I couldn't use previously. So I'll probably use it for that sort of stuff. Contracts, I don't think there'll be much to do. There's only 5 actual fields on this map. So they'll probably. Actually, let's have a look and see if Yeah, like that's just not worth my time really. So we're not going to do that. So what I'm thinking is I'm going to buy something like this 'cause it's nice and cheap. I think this is the cheapest plot. All the sides of them are the same, so I don't fully understand why this is cheaper because it looks pretty open to me. Or maybe there's quite a lot of trees in it. Um, and it does have trees in the corner, I think. Just take a second just to admire my avatar, by the way. I went for the whole um, I've just left corporate life and I think this is how a farmer should dress. Um, let me know your thoughts on this guy. I like the mullet. The mullet was what particularly attracted me to this style. So yeah, I think this might be the plot. I had a little look around just before I started recording. Not a great one. I wanted something that was kind of close to the garage and the shop, because obviously there's no roads in this map, and I'll try and put some in, I guess. I don't know how that would work for like if I was to try and get a worker to go and unload something at one of the sale points. So there's actually no trees on here. Was that? Oh, yeah, there is. There's one there. That should be fine. Um, yeah, so I think that's what we'll do. Um, so I think this is the one. So let's buy this. Not too far from this one I just mentioned. Obviously, the sell point's a bit. Well, it's not that far. So let's buy this first purchase. We're down to 400,000. Let's see what is for sale. So there is a plow. I was kind of hoping there'd be a tractor but it's a plow that needs a big tractor. I'm going to be honest. I hate plowing. It's so boring. Um, but what do you got to do if you want to create fields? I suppose the question is, why do I want to start this playthrough if that's the case? But so it needs three. So that's actually the biggest one. Oh, okay, 6 meters, but it needs 360 worth of horsepower. So if I want to spend like $32,000, I'm pretty careless with my money. We also have a harvester head at 8.5. That's pretty good. I think we'll definitely have that. What's that? Cultivator. It's only 3 meters. Don't know if we'll need that. Another question, what is the point of a grass roller? I mean, I used this last time. Well, sorry, I didn't. I did some baling last time, and I don't understand why can't you just seed it and then roll it normally? I don't. This does both, I guess. Is that the benefit? Anyway, sorry, I get distracted. Okay, so um, if I was to get that plow, so I'm going to need a plow, seeder, um, for this first thing. So if I go, let's just double check and see what I can plant. So we started in August. We're in the middle of August. I think I'm on 2 day seasons. What am I? Nope, I'm not. Okay. Oh, am I not? Oh no, I'm not. Okay. So honestly, I mean, our options are pretty limited. We need wheat. Sorry, we can plant wheat, canola, or barley. But the prices for those, so barley, this is where I get confused, right? So on the surface, right, canola looks like it's the most, well, yeah, the most profitable base crop. I, but I don't know the yields. I think they're the same. Sunflowers, we could maybe do sunflowers at some point. But yeah, the plant season is not until March, and I don't want to mess around until March. So I think what I'll do is I'll put a field down. I will plant some canola, and then we'll see how we go. So for this plow, we need 360, right? Yeah, 360, which means we'll probably need a medium tractor. Do we need a big one? Oh no. Yeah, so we okay, so we're learning on the job here. So for that, we need a big tractor for 360, which we definitely don't have the money for. So that's a bit of a waste. I do like this thing. I think we'll make, but you can't do sunflowers. Okay, so this one's 300, 210. So we're probably looking at this, I guess. Something like this. 4.2 meters wide. It's kind of how I'm going by these things. So sorry for that. We need 210, which I think you can get a medium tractor. Yeah, you can. Okay. So I'm just looking for the horsepower here because these are all pretty good actually. These are what's a cheap one? So this is the base game tractor. it's I don't know about you, but I got kind of sick of it. Um, this one's fine, but I don't like the color of it, which is very important. So this one's 230. That would also do. These are all kind of expensive. This tractor, by the way, is I don't know if you guys watch Clarkson's Farm, but this is actually the tractor that he uses. It's not actually a Lamborghini. It is a Dude's Fire, whatever it's called. Um, it's actually owned by the same company. So I don't know how he's got a Lamborghini thing on there, but it is actually one of these things. Um, so if you want to have the same tractor as him, oh, I think he sold it now. But if you want to have that, this is the one. I think 60 miles per hour, 287 horsepower. I'm not exactly sure what he said on there, but this is the tractor that he uses that he bought for £80,000. It's significantly more than that in this one. But yeah, there you go. Bit of trivia for you. So I think what I'm going to do is I might actually go for the Agro Strata. 230 is pretty good. It's 80,000, which I like. Am I going too big here? Maybe. Let's buy it. Let's go for this. I do like to have the weighted. Is there no weighted tires? No. Yeah, let's just say about 25. Okay. So we have a tractor, which is good. It is a green one. There's my tractor knowledge for you. I think that's covered that. I do like it. I think this is probably my favorite tractor of the game that I played last time. Just because you can put the front bits on it and it looks cool. You can put the front loaders on. Okay, so sorry, I'm getting massively distracted here. Okay, so we need that and we need a plow. It should be another. Yeah. What do these even do? That looks cooler. Okay, yeah, we're getting through our money pretty quickly here. That's not ideal, is it? Um, I would then need a seeder and a weeder and a harvest. So it looks like we are going to be leasing stuff because there's no way I can afford any of these things. As you may have noticed, I do have a couple of little mods on here. Oh, that one's cheap. It's one of the modded ones. Beautiful. Um, yeah, I do have some mods on here. I, I didn't turn on the DLC farming. We'll also need this stuff. Yeah, the precision farming I didn't put on just because honestly it's like a different language. I have no idea I'd have no idea how that would possibly work. But maybe we can get to it, if I get the right help. So all right, so we have that. Let's go and pick this up and we'll start on our field. Um, should be fine. You're going to see a lot of me missing the hitch points. I'm not great at this game. It might be super frustrating to watch. It might be kind of funny. So where is my land at? I think it's yeah, it is there. Okay, cool. All right, we'll head for these trees and we'll take a little look at this map. You guys have probably seen it. I haven't really explored it much. It's pretty empty. I do like that about it. Um, oh, these trucks. What must we fold it? Okay. Yeah, so I do like how empty it is. It's pretty good. I was trying to check. It was really difficult to decide which map to actually play on. I feel like I got quite attached to the last one, but it's kind of boring after a while. So yeah, we're probably coming up to the edge of our field. I don't No, I'm guessing it's like here somewhere. And we're just going to try and plow it all, essentially. I think that's what we're going to do. Okay, allow to create fields, rotate. Let's see if this starts. It has not been lowered. Okay, beautiful. So that's fun. Yeah, this looks like an actual line, like a boundary. I don't know if you can kind of see that. So I'm gonna go around and yeah, I guess just start making a field. As you can tell by the way I speak, I'm not particularly great at this game. Oh, it's so I forgot about the stones as well. Maybe I needed more money. Yeah. Well, at least we have a plow. So I think I'm curious to see how big these fields are. It says 6.5 hectares, which this might surprise you, but I don't know how big that is. Okay, we've got a boundary. Not ideal. Maybe this one. Well, um, maybe we need to go this way. We do. Okay, this is the. There we go. We're on a straight line now. Yeah. So I don't know what 6.55 hectares means. I don't know how big a hectare is. I guess it's that big. Uh, I don't know what that eel means. I don't know if I should be making one big field or if I should be doing two different things. I don't know what greenhouses do. I think we're getting there. So let's just turn around. So I think for the first one, we're just going to make one big field. Just, see how it goes. Um, yeah, as I just mentioned, I don't know much about greenhouse, but I don't know anything about greenhouses. Um, so should I be getting greenhouses? Did I start? Did I go big too early by doing a massive field? I think I'm starting to maybe feel like I have, or maybe I shouldn't have done this. Just because I'm not going to be able to afford a harvester, and they're also expensive to. They're expensive to lease. Or let's see, it's on my field. Wow. Okay. Well, let's. This is going to be a big field anyway. So this. Okay. Yeah, and that idea of getting wood chips is also. I also need a trailer. I just realized. Um, yeah. So that's fine. So I want to go over there. Should I make it even bigger? I'm going to say no. We're just going to go straight down here, and then we'll save that bit of land for whatever. Maybe we can make another field in there. I think this will be a big one. We should get quite a lot out of this, I would hope. All right, so I am going to, um, I'm going to finish this off. Like I say, please let me know down in the comments what I should be planting here. Like I probably will put canola in it just to start to earn some money from it. But if I should be doing something else, tell me please. What is the best way to earn money in this game? I keep seeing different things, but they're all based on mechanics that I don't understand. Like for me, it's like, what's the most fun to plant and to harvest, and to maintain? What takes the most effort? Like, I guess it is all subjective. I don't, I don't know for me. I think when I played through last time, I quite liked there was something fulfilling about doing like a grain, whether that be canola or oats or wheat. There was something kind of nice about actually harvesting those. I don't know what it is. I think I also did some cotton, which was fine. I mean, it wasn't. This is why I hate plowing. Like, why did it let me go that far, and then now I don't have access to it? This field doesn't actually look that big anymore. Will that do? There you go. Yeah, so I enjoy the grain harvesting, but obviously I think the profits on the cotton, if you do the factory chains, seem to be the most. The harvesting for cotton for me has to be. I have to get the workers to do it because it's so boring. Um, Let me know your thoughts, please. Please tell me what's the best way to make money here. Should I even be like? I mean, I will take out a loan if you suggest to go somewhere else. And I need to go in a different direction with this. And I don't have any money. And that's a good way of making money. So I'm happy to do that just to kind of keep this going. Because, like I said, I'm curious to learn more about it because it seems really interesting if you have the time and effort to actually learn about it. Which, I mean, I have the time, but I don't know about much else. Um, Let me just flip this over. Yeah. So please let me know. I'm going to finish this field. Why is that doing that? Yeah, I'm going to finish this field, and then I will catch you guys once this is done. Okay, so the field is done. I must admit that probably took me about 2 hours of normal time to do. Can't say it was my favorite 2 hours ever, but that's fine. We're done now, which is good. And gotta work out what's next. I realized when I was plowing this that I don't have a house, so can't fast forward anything. Let me drop it off. Um, so what I'm thinking is I might just leave the rocks in for this harvest. Um, but I'm definitely gonna need a weeder. I think I quite liked this one last time I used it, just because you can go pretty quickly with it. Uh, you can go pretty quickly with it, and it does the medium weeds, and it doesn't take super long. So I'm going to need one of these, and I need a planter as well. Planters are really expensive. Um, the other thing before I forget, which I always do, is I want a chainsaw. This one looks good. We'll have you. So we need a. Is baling worth it? I understand. I don't know. Please let me know if you think I should be baling stuff here, because I don't. I mean, I've just got rid of all the grass. Maybe that's the best way, but because the time of year, like it's already August, so the grass is like I might get one or two cuts out of it. Probably one if I do it now. And then there's a lot next year, fair enough. But it's quite monotonous, just constantly baling stuff. Maybe it's good for money. Poplar, I hear that's pretty good, but again, I've never used it, so please tell me. For now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to plant canola. The decision's been made. I do want barley. I don't know. I'm not very decisive. This is why I make these videos because I'm completely new at this. I want to be good, but I need help. I really, really struggle. So I think I will do canola for this. Should we do wheat? What are the prices on wheat? The reason why I'm in an iron is because it'd be good if I could do bales as well. I know wheat does bales, so I can get straw out of it. But like the price looks so bad that it's not really worth doing it, I don't think. But again, I don't really understand the mechanism. So what we're going to do is we need a seeder. We are going to do canola. Decision made. Here's up here. Now I used this one a lot last time because you could fertilize it and plant at the same time. It's probably the case with a few of these. So if you look at the wingspan or the width, 4.6, 4, this feels massive, so I'd quite like a big one if I could. 6 is pretty good. So actually these all, you can, oh no you can't. I'm trying to work out where the fertilizer sign is to see if you can actually fertilize with all of this stuff. Is this on here? I don't know. So 8 meters, oh, that's expensive. This one is 9 meters. Can't fertilize. This one is 3, 8 meters. I mean, I don't want to be spending $100,000 on this, really. And time is kind of ticking to get this planted, so I think. Do we just go for it? We do have the money. My problem's going to be, let me just double check. If I need to lease a harvester, which I probably will, I can also buy that for 20,000. Yeah, let's do that actually. Let's buy this now so we have so we at least have a header. So we're not leasing everything. We also need a trailer, which they aren't too expensive. 30,000 is not bad. We will need some left for the harvester, which I definitely won't be able to buy. So something cheap is fine. 100,000 is the cheapest one, I think. Any modded ones that I bought. Oh, we have this 90,000. So it's not terrible. We have 267,000. So I think I might just be able to afford everything. I do have a loan. I have no idea what the installment's going to be, but I think this is what we go for. I think we buy that. Again, I'm trying not to lease things. It's probably to my detriment, but we're going to work on it. We're going to leave the stones in, I think. So we have a quick look to see how much these cost. That's not terrible. I don't know the difference that this makes. All right. So let's buy what we definitely need. So we need a cedar first. So we're gonna go for this one. Track loosening tines. I don't know what that does. Ridge marker is always kind of nice. What does that do? Does that make things bigger? Yeah, so we get 400 more liters, and I don't think we need that. Equipment design. What does that do? Makes it look cooler, I guess. Doesn't seem to change much. 240 horsepower. I think our tractor has that. Worth checking quickly. So I apologize for being in this menu quite a lot, but I generally struggle too. So we don't really have the power for it. 230 is all we've got. Which means it will be very slow to do that. So yeah, 2300, 200, but it's 101. 220. Meters. 200, okay. This is quite expensive, but I think this might be what we go for. Yeah, decision made. I've lost oh, that's actually worth quite. You got a lot more seeds in there. Row control, what's that? No idea. 1-4. This is escalated very quickly. I think because I'm going to be automating this quite a lot. I don't think I'm going to seed it much myself. That the actual size of the tank probably isn't worth it. Okay, so we could do that. Okay, that seems worth it. Gives us another. Okay, let's do this. Ridge marker row control. Don't know what that means. So I'm going to turn it off. Again, if you know what that means, please tell me. This is the one. We're going to buy you. Does do canola. Yeah, good. And then we'll need a weeder, which is probably down here. Yeah. And we're going to need seeds as well. I run out of money quickly. I didn't really expect this to be the case. So I think it's a solid fertilizer. Oh, we need lime as well. I forgot about the lime. And we need a, yeah, we need to fertilize also. Um, right, okay. So let me work this out. I'll be back in a sec. Okay, so this is what I went with. I decided, so I got a weeder, I got the seeder, and I've made the first lease of the save. So I obviously need to do, I need to lime the fields, but that only happens, I think it's every 3 seasons or something. So I figure I'll lease one for now. It's 45,000, about $54,000 to buy, or euros, should I say. Um, and honestly, I don't have the money for it. So what I'm thinking is, you have to forgive me for leasing things. When I watch videos online, people seem reluctant to lease vehicles. That's maybe the pros, which I'm most certainly not. So I think you guys can give me a little break, right? If that's a real issue to you, I apologize, but needs must, I still don't have a house, which is the cheapest one's $50,000 apparently. Which I mean, maybe I can try and find a mod to get like a tent or something. Maybe that exists somewhere. I don't know, but yeah, I mean, look at the size of this field. Um, so I've leased this, and then when I've done this, I need to seed it, and I'm going to buy a fertilizer thingy. I'm going to buy a fertilizer just so obviously once I've planted. I don't know. Beautiful. Okay. So this isn't going to work. I'm not going to get the whole field done, am I? I tried to be cheap with this, and it's kind of backfiring. In Another question. In terms of yields, as in like your yield bonus, should I say? Like, what's the what's the um, what's the thing you can do without? I noticed that in the last playthrough that rolling only gave like a couple of percent or something, and it also takes a while. Certainly, if you have bad tractors like me. So, oh no, I missed a lot. So I'm thinking that maybe I skip the rollers for this turn, um, and then we'll skip that. I think weeders make the most difference in fertilizing, so I've got to get those done. Stones, I don't know. Um, I guess we'll see because I'm not going to do the stones. I mean, I did look at the stone picker before, and again, that would be something that I would maybe lease one day, just because how many times, if I'm going to cultivate this or use the seeder which doesn't need cultivating, then I'm not going to get any more stones. So I don't think I need to worry about that, if I'm totally honest. So that would be I think that would be a forgivable thing to lease. Um, for you pros here, I'm sure this is absolutely giving you nightmares. People with OCD, like I can't drive in a straight line. I hate doing this stuff. I don't hate it, but I'm really not good at it. Um, if I put a worker in here, does that take my lime, or does that um, is he going to do anything? Oh, why is he not? What? Why didn't that work? Because I'm going to be honest with you, if I can't AI people on these fields, then I don't want to play this playthrough. I'm going to be totally honest with you. It should work, I think. Why is this so? Oh, sorry, I'm getting frustrated with just how little I'm getting done. But if I drive this guy to the middle, will he get this done then? Is he trying to work out what to do? Maybe we have a problem. We have a problem. This could be the end of the series. It could be a very short one, really boring episode. Because what if I put him in the middle? The mapping seems to be off. Okay, let me play with this. I'll be back. Okay, I worked it out. It turns out turning something off and then back on again works. So as you can see, we have the AI guy in here now. I just want to see if he's going to take the line from the back or if it's going to auto spawn. It is going to auto spawn. Okay, that's good. It's going to be expensive, but honestly, I don't really care because as you can tell by my lines, I'm not very good at that. So, I mean, you should have actually seen me do the plowing because that was something to behold. Put it that way. It wasn't great. It's probably a reason why it took me 2 hours. So, another thing I picked up is we were talking about the housing before, and I had a look in the mod hub, and we have some new options. So there is a tent, which I'm impressed by. I didn't think there would be. Is there a sleep pad in here? There should be, right? There is. Beautiful. I'm going to stay away from that, I think, just because, I mean, it looks a bit crap. I really like this, actually. I think this is really cool. I've got like a little cabin, but it's like $35,000, which I can't afford. What I'm going to go for, I think, is this. Just uh, a basic one of these. We can change. There is a sleep thing inside, so beautiful. It's only $5,000, and it fits purpose. So we will obviously upgrade this. It's not something that I'll be sticking up forever. And we're gonna put it over here, up here. We're gonna put it up here. No, well, we are gonna put it here. Yeah, let's put that there. Okay, so I can't get in there. Right? I thought it was like too high for me to get in for a minute, but it's okay. All right, so let's go and have a look at the new humble abode. Oh, this is already 50% fertilized. Oh, is that? So when you plow, you get 50% fertilization. Didn't know that. Did not know that. That's good to know. So we're gonna jump up here. How do you how do you get in? This way. Uh, yeah, not a lot in here. You can sleep on the chair, I guess. That's what you can do. Honestly, I mean, based on how much money I've got, it's kind of where we are at the moment. Um, Another question: when it comes to pressure washing your equipment, when they get muddy, like, does it impact the paint if you don't clean it? Well, obviously it looks better, but why do you need to wash them? I don't. I didn't notice a difference from if I just left it muddy for a couple of seasons and then sprayed it. Like, what's the point of it? Is it literally just for aesthetics? It's fine if that's the case, but you know, let me know. Okay, so let's. I'm gonna finish this up, but I'm gonna let this guy finish this up, and then we will come back once that is done. So I was just cutting down some trees to kind of pass the time while my guy was liming the field, and I looked over, and what is he doing? What what's what's he doing? Is this like a millennials thing? I like is that he's doing reverse donuts? What? I don't have any lime. It's not going to do it, is it, if I do it this way? Oh, it is. Okay. Don't do any donuts. Oh, maybe we get maybe we get a more experience. Here we go. All right. Good. Don't know where you're going, but you're costing me. This has cost me like $5,000 just to do this field. I did notice that the AI works cost a lot more money on this difficulty than when I played on easy. So that's probably something I think about, certainly as I don't have much money. But why spray you out? Okay. Okay. Sorry, I just had to bring you guys back just to see what the guy was. Is that a normal thing for them to go around in circles backwards? I don't know. All right, sorry. Let's skip forward again. Alrighty, so we are done. I'm gonna leave that. I'm gonna leave that there for today. Um, so for the next video, I'm gonna try and upload every couple days, maybe every day, if possible. Um, what I wanted was, what should I plant? Like, what should I plant? Where do I go from here? So if I could get even a single comment, I will. I will execute it. Um, my two big questions are: first of all, what should I plant? Bearing in mind that we're in August and the only thing I can plant is canola, should I wait and plant in March? If so, what should that be? And secondly, I haven't mentioned this yet, but as I was cutting down trees, is it best to do wood chips or sell logs as they are? So they're not. I think I have some Scotch pine over there mainly. I think that's the type of tree. So for that type of tree, is it best to use them to put is to use wood chips, or is the best thing to sell them as whole logs and get a trailer and things? So those are the big two questions. If you made it this far, thank you for watching. It's not been great viewing, I'll be honest, but hopefully I'll get better. I'm very much new to this game, as I mentioned, and hopefully with your suggestions, I can make my experience and my gaming slightly better. So please comment below your suggestions, and I will catch you on the next video.